Nityanandam. I wanted to show everyone how to apply the sacred Kumkum and the Bhasma. It first starts with the Jnananjana. Swamiji has beautifully given the Jnananjana itself to us. What is Jnananjana? Sadashiva says in his Guru Gita, Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Nyena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. The avatar, the living Sadashiva himself, has given Jnananjana to us to give us and take us from not knowing to knowing the truth of our Sadashivatva, for awakening our third eye. Chakshurun militam yena. It is also the cosmic eyeliner. Along with applying it on our third eye, we can apply it on our two eyes as well. Now, let us see how we should apply it on our third eye, and then how to apply the kumkum. Use your ring finger on your right hand and dip it in the Jnananjanam. Get a nice amount on your ring finger. Use a mirror and apply the Jnananjanam on your third eye. Like that. Next, we apply the kumkum. What is kumkum? Kumkum is processed turmeric. All Shaktas, the worshippers of Adishakti, the cosmic power, wear this kumkum on their forehead. You will never see Swamiji without the kumkum, because Swamiji is, in fact, a Shakta. Sadashiva says, Swamiji says that whenever Sadashiva incarnates, he has to worship Adishakti. And Swamiji is a great worshipper of Shakti, and he always applies the kumkum on his third eye, remembering the goddess. Again, with the same ring finger, cover the kumkum, and in the same manner, you can apply it onto the third eye, like that. Kumkum is the very feet dust of the goddess. It is the feet dust of the cosmic mother. It is used very much as something that is done and used and offered in puja to the deity. It gives such a pleasant awakening to the third eye itself. Along with the Jnananjanam, your third eye will literally be tingling all day wearing the kumkum. Next is the Bhasma itself. Bhasma, Sadashiva says in his Agamas, in the Kamik Agama, Sadashiva says that Bhasma has a beautiful way of rejuvenating you. He says that Ganga, just like how Ganga has the ability to rejuvenate us and wash us of our sins, Ganga also has an ability, which science has proved recently, to be able to rejuvenate anything. So it cannot even be polluted. It has an ability to rejuvenate itself at a level, at a constant level, such that it can never be impure. Sadashiva says that Bhasma is as pure as Ganga itself. Applying Bhasma can remove people from the most heinous sins and crimes committed. You may think, I'm an ordinary person, I don't do many crimes, I don't commit so much sin every day. You might not know that, but at a down micromanaging level, if you micromanage your thoughts, you will be able to see how much you may be going out of integrity, how much you'll be going inauthentic. Bhasma and applying it becomes a constant reminder of your Sadashivatva, of your possibility of Sadashiva. Wearing it is being Sadashiva himself. It is a symbol of Sadashiva. All scriptures describe Sadashiva adorned with Bhasma all over his body. In the Kamika Agama, Sadashiva says that taking a bath with Bhasma is 10 million times more auspicious than taking a bath with just water. He says that Bhasma can remove all types of problems, even diseases. That's why Bhasma is used in our Sangha left and right for all types of problems. If you have this cut, oh, apply Bhasma. If you feel a headache, apply Bhasma. Constantly Bhasma is told. Swamiji has told himself that Bhasma represents two things. One is the impermanence of this whole body and this whole world around us. It is nothing but going to be ash at the end. So why do we make a big deal about it? The second thing is, it is the last thing that anything can become. After something has been reduced down to Bhasma, it cannot be chemically or anything altered into anything else. So it represents the permanence of Sadashiva. It represents the permanence of the cosmic consciousness itself. It represents the permanence of our soul, of our Atma, which is Sadashiva. So applying this is a constant reminder of looking like Sadashiva, the physical level, as thinking like Sadashiva in the psychological level, and also rejuvenating ourselves from all of the neurological up and down. And then at a spiritual level, it is rejuvenating us to constantly remember of our highest possibilities. So how do we apply this? Okay. Sadashiva recommends 32, 16. Sadashiva recommends 32, 16, 8 and 5 places to apply the Bhasma. Traditionally, when we in the Sangha are preparing ourselves for the rituals, particularly the male body participants, when we apply the Bhasma, we always attend the rituals without the upper cloth. So the upper cloth should be removed, and all the Bhasma, we literally wear Bhasma on ourselves. Bhasma becomes our upper cloth. The ash becomes what we wear. And that is the reason why we don't wear the upper cloth, because the ash becomes the symbol of what we are and what we feel on the top. So the way we'll be applying Bhasma is called Tripundri, or the 3 lines. 3 is a regular occurrence. It represents what is beyond the 3 states of consciousness of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. It represents us being in that 4th state, in the Turiyatita. It also represents us being beyond the body, mind, and deep sleep. It reminds us that we are something more. Hence the 3 is there. Also, it represents being beyond the 3 worlds and the 3 realms. So, the 3 fingers can be used. Sadashiva gives guidance that Bhasma can be taken in our hand and put in our left hand, like such. Then we can make sure with our 3 fingers that it is evenly spread throughout the finger. You can really spread it. Make sure you do this over a plate or something so the Bhasma doesn't fall on the ground or anything. Bhasma should never fall on the ground. Then using the mirror, apply the 3 lines. Just remember Sadashiva as you apply this. It's a beautiful technique. If the lines are not perfect, you can adjust them. And if you are wearing the Yajnopavita, you can also use the Yajnopavita to be able to make sure that the 3 lines are lines. Finally, Sadashiva is very particular that Bhasma should be worn from temple to temple, from this side to this side. 3 lines. For women, they have an option of wearing a single strip, and they have also an option of wearing a round tilak, a round dot on their head. This is what Sadashiva himself says in the Kamikagama. So now let's visit the other places where Bhasma can be applied. Again, in the same manner, the wrist, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, and the back. Bhasma can be applied at the navel, in the Anandagandha, and on the chest. Of course, the throat also. Then the sides of the navel is also mentioned. And a unique place is mentioned that many people tend to miss, which is the ear. The ear is also a place where Sadashiva says that you should apply the Bhasma. With this, total of 16 places are where we can apply Bhasma. With this, a total of 16 places we apply Bhasma. Sadashiva himself says that when we apply the Bhasma in these 16 places, all the 9 Shaktis, the 9 powers of Sadashiva are pleased by you.